Hey everyone, welcome back to English Studio. I'm Maya.
And I'm Jordan. Today we're talking about something that's on everyone's mind this time of year. New Year's resolutions and how to actually keep them.
Because let's be honest, most people abandon their resolutions by February, right?
February? I used to quit by January 15th, but I've learned a lot over the years about what actually works.
Same here. And Jordan, I know you used to be a serial resolution breaker. What changed?
I stopped making impossible goals. Getting the best shape of my life sounds great on January 1st when you're motivated, but by week 2, you realize you have no plan.
That's the problem. People set these huge, vague goals without any strategy. So today, we're going to talk about how to set goals that actually stick.
And how to stay motivated throughout the entire year, not just the first week.
Let's start with the big question. Why do New Year's resolutions fail so often?
First reason, they're too ambitious. People try to change everything at once. I'm going to work out every day, eat perfectly, learn a new language, read 50 books, and get promoted.
That's like 5 resolutions.
Exactly. You can't overhaul your entire life overnight. Your brain and your schedule can't handle that much change.
So what's better?
Pick 1 or 2 meaningful goals maximum. Focus your energy there instead of spreading yourself too thin.
I agree. What's the second reason resolutions fail?
They're too vague. Get healthy or be more productive. What does that even mean? How do you know when you've achieved it?
Right. You need specific, measurable goals. Instead of get healthy, say go to the gym 3 times a week or eat vegetables with every dinner.
Exactly. You need to know exactly what you're working toward. Third reason, no accountability. When it's just you and your goal, it's easy to quit when no one's watching.
That's why I tell my friends my goals. They check in with me and keep me honest.
Same. Accountability partners are huge. Fourth reason resolutions fail. People don't have a plan. They have the goal, but no steps to get there.
It's like saying I want to go to Paris, but never buying a plane ticket or booking a hotel.
Perfect analogy. And the fifth reason, people give up after one mistake. They miss one workout and think, well, I've already failed, might as well quit.
The all or nothing mentality. That's so destructive.
It really is. One bad day doesn't erase all your progress. You just get back on track the next day.
Okay, so let's talk about what actually works. How do you set goals that stick?
Start with your why. Before you even pick a resolution, ask yourself why it matters to you.
Can you give an example?
Sure, let's say your resolution is to work out more. Ask yourself why. Is it to feel more energetic, to be healthier, to feel confident, to reduce stress?
And why does the why matter?
Because on day 47, when you don't feel like working out, your why is what motivates you. I'm doing this because I want to have energy to play with my kids is more powerful than just, I should work out.
That's so true. My resolution last year was to read more, but I didn't have a strong why. I read maybe 5 books total.
What would your why be if you tried again?
Honestly, I want to learn new things and have interesting conversations. Reading exposes me to ideas I wouldn't find otherwise.
See? That's compelling. Now, when you're tired at night, you remember that reading makes you more interesting and knowledgeable.
I love that. Okay, after you identify your why, what's next?
Make your goals smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Break that down for us.
Specific means exactly what you're doing, not exercise more, but go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 a.m.
Measurable means you can track progress?
Right. You can check off those 3 days each week. Achievable means realistic. If you haven't exercised in 5 years, don't commit to daily 2-hour workouts.
What about relevant?
It should align with your larger life goals and values. If family is important to you, maybe work 80 hours a week isn't a relevant goal.
And time-bound.
Give yourself a deadline. I will complete a 5K race by June 1st is better than I'll run more eventually.
That makes goals so much clearer. What are some popular New Year's resolutions and how can people make them smart?
Okay, big one, lose weight. How would we make that smart?
Lose 15 pounds by April 30th by working out 3 times a week and tracking my meals daily.
Perfect. That's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant if health matters to you, and time-bound.
What about save money?
Save $200 per month by packing lunch instead of eating out and have $2,400 in savings by December 31st.
Love it. What about spend more time with family?
Have a phone-free family dinner every Sunday and plan one family outing per month.
These are so much better than vague resolutions. Okay, let's talk about building habits around your resolutions.
This is crucial. Goals are what you want to achieve, but habits are how you get there.
Explain the difference.
A goal is lose 15 pounds. A habit is go to the gym every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 a.m. The habit is the daily action that leads to the goal.
So you need to focus on building the habit, not obsessing over the goal.
Exactly. If you show up to the gym consistently, the weight loss will follow. But if you just focus on the number on the scale, you'll get discouraged.
How do you build a new habit?
Start ridiculously small. Want to read more? Don't commit to an hour a day. Start with one page.
One page? That seems too small.
That's the point. It's so easy you can't say no. And once you read one page, you'll usually read more. But even if you don't, you've built the habit of reading daily.
That's smart. What else helps build habits?
Habit stacking. Attach your new habit to an existing one. After I brush my teeth, I'll do 10 push-ups. Or after I pour my morning coffee, I'll journal for 5 minutes.
I do this. After I finish work each day, I immediately change into workout clothes. It's automatic now.
Perfect example. Another tip, make it easy. Reduce friction between you and your habit.
What do you mean?
If your goal is to work out in the morning, lay out your workout clothes the night before. If you want to eat healthier, prep your meals on Sunday.
Remove obstacles so you're more likely to follow through.
Exactly. And make bad habits harder. If you want to stop scrolling your phone before bed, put it in another room.
What about tracking your habits?
Tracking is powerful. I use a habit tracker app where I check off each day I complete my habits. Seeing the streak builds momentum.
I use a paper calendar with big red X's. It's so satisfying to see a month full of X's.
The don't break the chain method. Jerry Seinfeld famously used that for writing jokes daily.
It works because you don't want to break your streak. Let's talk about staying motivated past January.
The key is to expect motivation to fade. January 1st, you're pumped, but by February, you're back to normal life, and motivation drops.
So what do?
You rely on systems, not motivation. You create routines that happen regardless of how you feel.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say I work out 6 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Some days I'm motivated, most days I'm not, but I go anyway because it's just what I do on those days.
It becomes automatic, like brushing your teeth.
Exactly. You don't wait to feel motivated to brush your teeth, you just do it. Same with your resolutions.
What about when life gets in the way? Holidays, vacations, getting sick?
This is where the never miss twice rule helps. If you miss one day, that's okay. Life happens. But don't miss 2 days in a row.
Why is that important?
Missing once is an exception. Missing twice is the beginning of a new habit, the habit of not doing it.
That's a great rule. What about adjusting goals mid-year?
Absolutely okay. If you set a goal in January and by March realize it's not working or not meaningful anymore, change it.
Really? I always thought changing goals meant you failed.
Not at all. Life changes, priorities shift. Maybe you committed to running a marathon but injured your knee. Switch to swimming or cycling instead.
So flexibility is important.
Very. The goal is to improve your life, not to rigidly stick to something that's not working.
Let's talk about common New Year's resolutions and specific strategies for each. First one, fitness goals.
Fitness is the most common resolution and the most abandoned. Here's what works. Schedule your workouts like appointments. Put them in your calendar.
I do this. My workouts are non-negotiable meetings with myself.
Also, find something you actually enjoy. If you hate running, don't make running your resolution. Try dancing, swimming, hiking, whatever sounds fun.
Because you'll stick with things you enjoy.
Exactly. And hire a trainer or join a class for accountability. When someone's expecting you, you're more likely to show up.
What about the resolution to eat healthier?
Meal planning is everything. Spend an hour on Sunday planning and prepping meals for the week.
That's what I do. I cook all my lunches Sunday afternoon and portion them into containers.
That's perfect, because when you're busy on Tuesday, you're not scrambling for lunch and ending up at a drive-thru.
Also, don't try to eat perfectly. Allow yourself treats in moderation so you don't feel deprived.
Yes, the 80-20 rule. Eat well 80% of the time, and 20% is for flexibility and enjoyment.
What about financial goals like saving money or paying off debt?
Uh,
Why is that important?
Missing once is an exception. Missing twice is the beginning of a new habit, the habit of not doing it.
That's a great rule. What about adjusting goals mid-year?
Absolutely okay. If you set a goal in January and by March realize it's not working or not meaningful anymore, change it.
Really? I always thought changing goals meant you failed.
Not at all. Life changes, priorities shift. Maybe you committed to running a marathon but injured your knee. Switch to swimming or cycling instead.
So flexibility is important.
Very. The goal is to improve your life, not to rigidly stick to something that's not working.
Let's talk about common New Year's resolutions and specific strategies for each. First one, fitness goals.
Fitness is the most common resolution and the most abandoned. Here's what works. Schedule your workouts like appointments. Put them in your calendar.
I do this. My workouts are non-negotiable meetings with myself.
Also, find something you actually enjoy. If you hate running, don't make running your resolution. Try dancing, swimming, hiking, whatever sounds fun.
Because you'll stick with things you enjoy.
Exactly. And hire a trainer or join a class for accountability. When someone's expecting you, you're more likely to show up.
What about the resolution to eat healthier?
Meal planning is everything. Spend an hour on Sunday planning and prepping meals for the week.
That's what I do. I cook all my lunches Sunday afternoon and portion them into containers.
That's perfect, because when you're busy on Tuesday, you're not scrambling for lunch and ending up at a drive-thru.
Also, don't try to eat perfectly. Allow yourself treats in moderation so you don't feel deprived.
Yes, the 80-20 rule. Eat well 80% of the time, and 20% is for flexibility and enjoyment.
What about financial goals like saving money or paying off debt?
Automate everything. Set up automatic transfers to savings the day after your paycheck hits.
Pay yourself first before you can spend it.
Exactly. And track your spending. There are tons of apps that show where your money goes. You can't improve what you don't measure.
I started tracking and was shocked how much I spent on coffee and food delivery.
Same. I was spending like $300 a month on eating out without realizing it. Once I saw the number, I changed my behavior.
What about career goals? Getting promoted, learning new skills, changing jobs?
Break it into actionable steps. Get promoted is too vague. Instead, complete 2 major projects by June. Volunteer for leadership opportunities. Have monthly check-ins with my boss about advancement.
Specific actions you can control, not just hoping for a promotion.
Right. For learning new skills, schedule time to study. Every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m., I'll take online courses.
What about relationship goals?
These are important but often overlooked. Strengthen my marriage needs specific actions, weekly date nights, daily 15-minute check-ins, monthly weekend getaways.
Or stay in touch with friends. Call one friend per week, organize a monthly dinner, remember birthdays.
Perfect. Relationships need intentional effort and planning just like other goals.
Let's talk about mental health goals like reducing stress or practicing self-care.
These are so important. Start with small daily practices, 5 minutes of meditation, journaling before bed, a 10-minute walk outside.
I started therapy this year as a resolution, and it's been life-changing.
That's huge. Mental health goals might include therapy, setting boundaries at work, saying no more often, limiting social media.
Those are all valid and important resolutions.
Absolutely. And they need the same structure: specific actions, accountability, tracking progress.
Okay, what about when you hit obstacles? How do you push through?
First, Anticipate obstacles. Don't just make a goal, also plan for what could go wrong.
Like what?
If your goal is morning workouts, ask yourself, what if I can't sleep the night before? What if I'm traveling? What if it's raining?
And have backup plans for each scenario?
Exactly. If I can't work out in the morning, I'll go during lunch. If I'm traveling, I'll do a 20-minute hotel room workout. If it's raining, I'll do an indoor workout video.
That way you're never caught off guard.
Right. Another strategy, have an accountability partner who checks in weekly.
I do this with my friend. Every Sunday, we text each other our wins for the week and goals for upcoming week.
That's perfect. You're way more likely to follow through when someone else is paying attention.
What about celebrating progress?
Super important. Don't wait until you achieve the whole goal to celebrate. Celebrate milestones along the way.
Like what?
If your goal is to lose 30 pounds, celebrate every 5 pounds. If you're saving $5,000, celebrate every $1,000. If you're reading 50 books, celebrate every 10.
Because it keeps you motivated during the long journey.
Exactly. Rewards create positive associations with the work you're doing.
What kind of rewards work?
Non-food rewards are good for fitness goals, maybe a massage after a month of consistent workouts, or new workout clothes after 3 months.
For financial goals, maybe a small planned splurge after hitting a savings milestone.
Yes, and rewards don't have to cost money. A movie night, sleeping in, a long bath, whatever feels good to you.
Let's talk about mental shifts. What mental shifts help people keep resolutions?
Big one. Progress over perfection. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent.
So if you eat a donut, you didn't ruin your diet.
Correct. One donut doesn't matter. What matters is what you do the other 90% of the time. Don't let one slip up derail everything.
What other mindset shifts help?
Focus on identity, not outcomes. Instead of I want to lose weight, think I'm becoming a healthy person.
What's the difference?
When you identify as a healthy person, you make decisions based on that identity. Healthy people eat vegetables, so I'll eat vegetables.
Rather than forcing yourself because you're trying to hit a number on a scale.
Exactly. The identity drives the behavior naturally. Same with I'm becoming a reader versus I want to read 50 books.
I like that. What about dealing with setbacks?
Expect them. You will have bad weeks. You will make mistakes. You will feel unmotivated. That's all normal.
So don't beat yourself up?
Never. Self-compassion is key. Treat yourself like you treat a good friend who's struggling. Encourage yourself. Don't criticize.
What about comparing yourself to others?
Don't do it. Everyone's journey is different. Someone else might lose weight faster or save money easier, but that doesn't matter. You're only competing with yourself.
Focus on your own progress.
Yes, compare yourself to who you were last month, last year. That's the only comparison that matters.
Okay, final advice for listeners setting New Year's resolutions. What are the most important takeaways?
1. Pick 1 or 2 meaningful goals, not 10. Focus is everything.
2. Make them SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound.
3. Know your why. Your reason needs to be strong enough to carry you through tough days.
4. Focus on building daily habits, not just achieving goals. The habits are what get you there.
5. Start small and build up. Better to do 10 minutes daily than 2 hours once a week.
6. Anticipate obstacles and plan for them. Have backup plans ready.
7. Get an accountability partner. Don't try to do this alone.
8. Track your progress. What gets measured gets improved.
9. Celebrate milestones along the way. Don't wait until the end to feel proud.
10. Be flexible. If something isn't working, adjust. Change is okay.
And finally, be kind to yourself. Progress isn't linear. You'll have setbacks, and that's completely